There we go. There we go. That's on. There we go. Right there. That's on. There we go. Double white maggot on hook. Lovely fish to end on. So a bit of a treat for you all this morning. Oh, welcome back to the channel. Fishery audit number 19, I think. Fishery audit 19. And I say I'm local. It's quite low. It's been local to me for a few years in past, but not so much anymore. But I am at a lovely lake reservoir in Ripley. So I'll turn you around and show you where we are today. And looking forward to this one. I'm at the lovely Codnor Park Reservoir, owned by the Canal and River Trust, ran by a club. I still think they have a few matches down here every now and again. I'll have to be, I'll have to make sure. Water's Edge burger van, and I'll tell you something, this burger van in here, I don't know if it's been the same one all these years, but the burger van that's down here does probably the best food in, well, the world, right? And if there's more worlds out there, then they've also got some competition. But this is entrance to the car park. You've got Coach Road here. You've got Ripley Town Centre up that way. And yeah, one of my old stomping grounds years ago. I used to come down here, jump in a few matches. Bit of a sad story about the first match I ever come in down here, but I'll get into that in a bit. And then this is your car park area. Nice big car park area. Loads of bins. And then your burger vans here, look. And then you've actually got all the res over to that side. You got your footbridge going over here, but I'm going to walk around that way first and take you all the way around those pegs over here first and then come back around this way. But while I'm in the car park, thought I'd just come and give you all a bit of a nosy at what it looks like. And yeah, just show you all around really. So in front of cars here, you've got a walkway, you've got a path, and it goes all the way around. There's actually a bit of an old canal down this stretch here, so I'll have to try and have a bit of a nosy at that now. There's no leaves on trees, but friends of the Cromford Canal. Oh, it must be Cromford Canal that runs through there then. There's your notice board. No parking between 1 AM and 2 PM. Oh, reserved for burger van, that's why. And yeah, so let's go and have a look. Before we start, got a safety ring there, got another one over the other side as well. So before we even start, we've actually got all the minimum requirements that we need. We'll just do a sign with a couple of, let's go around that side and have a look. Could just do a sign with a couple of danger deep water signs and no swimming and all that. And I think that's it there, look. So Codnor Park, no swimming, no boating, all that stuff. So absolute minimum is already there right in front of you, so perfect. Just what we're looking for. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you down here and start off the session. Big biffa bin on site there. Staff only, it's probably a toilet block that. And a couple of storage containers here. And yeah, your pegs pretty much start here. So there's one there, look. That's access to first peg. And you drop down there. So a couple of steps I think over there, you can just see. Looks quite accessible. Loads of Travis Perkins bags down here. Don't really know what's in these, but some big concrete slats there, look. Won't mind them for the garden. But yeah, really nice. You know, when you turn up to a place like this and it's got the things I look for at places like this are the signs, the safety signs. What we got in here? Oh, gravel for car park. Look, whenever holes are going a bit deep, they'll top them up with that a bit. But yeah, like I say, the absolute minimum that I look for when I go here: safety signs, safety rings. Making sure that, you know, it's all on display, and as you can see, as soon as you come into the car park, it's all lit up over there, and you can see it clear as day. So this time of year as well, when there's no leaves on trees, it's even clearer. But this is your first big disabled peg, so you actually come off at path round here, down onto here, down there, really wheelchair friendly. probably fish from here if you wanted to, or if you're feeling super brave, you could get down onto that platform there. A few bits of wood floating about out there. Look, it's like a bit of a fence post all the way out there. Not quite sure what that is. But yeah, very nice venue. And I used to come down here years ago fishing. Oh, here we go. Codnor Park Fishery. Please support us with a donation. Codnor Park Fishery keep the pathways around the reservoir accessible and clear of litter and dog waste. 100% of the small income we receive from anglers is invested back into making the area clean and tidy for visitors. Due to funding cuts to Canal and River Trust, we are now having to pay for specialist waste collection at a cost per year of £2,700. A donation box is situated at the burger van, and any gift you could give would be appreciated. Help us to maintain the beautiful area for us all to enjoy. Oh, that's nice. Well, if any on you are feeling a bit, you know, gifty this year and you've not got that special person to buy for, Codnor Park will take a couple of £1 off you. It's quite a good idea, that. I think all peg numbers are here, look. So that's 32. That's your third peg down. Some nice concrete steps going down to that one. Really nice venue. When I used to come down here years ago, it was an all-out feeder venue, like for skimmers and what have you, but if you drew any decent pegs up this end, you could fish quite close in on pole. And one particular day I come up, I had a blinder on pole, peg 33. Again, just slopes down to them, look, just slopes down. Some steps here. Another big peg there, look at the size of that, could get you and a buddy on that. And you've actually got like little open bits here. There's like a bit of a path behind there, look. And this here behind is like the remains of the old Cromford Canal. And a bit further up there, it is actually, you know, it's still open. The water is still in there, so we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. But yeah, really healthy venue. Probably one, if when people talk to me about natural waters, this is one of the first places that springs to mind. It's just a really, really healthy natural water. And yeah, skimmers, roach, perch, but tench. So the story is, I come down here for a few sessions a year. I must have been in my early 20s. And you can actually see water table over here, look. So it's actually still holding water in this part of the canal where it's all sort of disused now. So I come down for a few practice sessions on feeder and pole, and I was like, right, I'm ready. So I come down for a go. Bit of water inlet there, look. So I come down for a go, drew my peg in car park, and I drew one of helicopter pegs over at far side. And there's a couple of really prominent ones, and I think it was that one. And they come right out front bank. There's a one next to it as well. And what happened were, chucked out on feeder, didn't have a bite for whole match. So for about 3.5, 4 hours, didn't have a single bite. So I quickly cupped in 3 balls of ground bait at about 8 metre, and I was fishing Preston slip 6 elastic, and float buried 4 times. And I had 4 massive tench. So I was like, right, you don't need a lot on here to do well. So what I'd done were, I banged all my fish at keep net, blokes come round, weighed me in, and by the time I got back to the car park, a bloke, they'd already paid out I'd come second in match, and they'd already paid my winnings out to somebody else, and he'd gone. And I was like, right, well, that's peg 39, by the way. I was like, right, well, is there any chance we can give him a ring and get him to come back? And I think I weighed in about £15 with these tench and a couple of bits on pole. And they were cracking fish. I don't know who ran it back then, but yeah, not quite sure how he got paid out. He got weighed in on this bank as well before me. And bit time, because I walked around this way with my gear. And by the time I'd walked back, it'd somehow been paid out and it'd gone, and everyone was just, yeah, so I don't know, probably a friend of a friend. But yeah, came second, and I think bloke who come first, I remember that well. He, I think he was 1 or 2 ounces in front of me. So try not to shake your water off your keeting nets when you're weighing in, people. That peg there, look, I'd say it looks a bit tatty and a bit knackered, but that thing's not going nowhere, is it? It's proper concrete slab, that. And again, they've all got little pathways down to them. Look, it's a nice wide footpath all the way down. A little bit further up here. But yeah, that's the bit of trivia for you about my first match experience down here. Another inlet there, look. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I got back to the car park, and yeah, we were like, oh, you're on second. And that's when they were like, we've already paid out to somebody else. I'm like, but how? I'm not even back in car park yet. So yeah, loads of trees around pegs as well. In summer, these all really fill up with leaves, and you've got loads of cover between pegs. Yeah, really, really nice. Really nicely covered over. But I'm going to walk up this way now, go round, and yeah, if I spot anything interesting, I'll include it in for you. That's peg 44. Again, you've got steps going down to it, but it's just one of them you have to be quite careful walking down to your peg here. And you've got a nice good chuck over there, because I don't think there's any pegs over there. First one's over there. So you've kind of got all that far bank to yourself, or at least up to it. Peg 45. So early numbers must start on that side, and I bet they go all the way around to this side. So it'd be nice to have a look. Another one of the little notices there. Look about supporting and donating to the club. God, I've got a massive peg down here. I can't remember this one. Let's go down to this one and have a look. No steps. Oh, there's a slope here, look. So another big disabled accessible peg, and rail all the way around it as well. Ooh, let's see if, there we go. I didn't die. Look at this one. This is a right peg, this, isn't it? Massive platform to be sat on. So yeah, this is sort of coming up towards Neckett venue now, right up there. And you've got all that far bank, which it looks to me like it's free to chuck to. Big pike water as well, for anyone wondering. There's a good head of pike in here. I say it was very rare that I'd come down when I was younger and not do a session without being bullied by pike most of the time. So if anyone you're into your pike fishing, down here is a great area to come for a bit of pike fishing. Yeah, like here, look. So it's something remains at canal still holding water, but it's just absolutely full of trees and whatever. I mean, it's a nature's playground for all ducks and coots and everything that all live in there and reside in there, so it's not all a bad thing. Little cut throughs down here, but I don't know if there's any more pegs down this side. Over there, look, you still see some water. Yeah, the path, it's that time of year where everything's muddy, but path ain't terrible. I'm cutting about in my old trainers at the minute, but there's a little inlet there, look. So this old remnants at canal here, got keeping it nicely sort of topped up, you know, it's got water flowing into res constantly. Yeah, and that brings you up to sort of Neckett Wood here, like where it ends. But years ago, I think there used to be a big tractor tyre in the middle up here. And if you come up on the right day, they're a turtle or a tortoise, I don't know which one it is. And sometimes it'd sit on tyre with its head up, and depending on where water level were, you'd be able to see tyre, and I've not seen it, so unless it's been removed, but it might not have even been a tyre, it might have been a big rock, but there used to be a turtle, and it used to sit on there, a real one. It used to sit on it, and a few times it's been spotted down here, that. Yeah, and it shallows right up here where there's just, I think there's probably no fishing up here. Oh, I don't know, there's a bit of a path here, look, where people have come through, but, and then you've got this walkway that takes you all the way around back, so I'll have a walk up here and... Oh, a bin. Oh, that gets emptied, that. What we like to see. Yeah. Quite an interesting place to be, really. And again, just to remind you, I do this sort of thing to give you guys an idea of what other fishing's out there, and ultimately just to offer you another card, really, because a lot of you will go to the same place day in, day out, and fishing's changing so much, and I just think that it's a good time, or it's a good area, to start and display all the other fisheries out there that are on offer for you, because one day you might just be absolutely sick and tired of the fishing world, and it'll not be the fishing world that's the problem, or the tackle world, or whatever, or politics on it. One day you'll just want to go somewhere new and just try something different, and that might be your niche in fishing. So I do this just to give you all a good clear view of what's on offer and what's available to you. So yeah, right, so come around to back at Res now, and you've got this footbridge that goes over this way, and then you've got this is your inlet into Res. Might have a name, might be a river something, get it in the comments. But ultimately, I just think that is the remains of the old canal, and this is now, it just flows down into Res and onwards. I'll have to try and dig up a bit of history on it, and if I come to do a bit of an update video on it one day, I'll be able to show you all and, you know, tell you all the actual... I probably did know it at one point, I've just not been down here for that long, I've not really had a reason to refresh it, but nice little waterfall down there. And it goes right back, and all down that way is the old Cromford Canal. We'll just go and have a quick look down there and just see, because I don't think I've ever actually had a nosy down here. Another bench here. Oh, that's nice, bit of like a memorial thing going off there. Yeah, so it was all the way down that way, look. At Signet Car Park stated Cromford Canal, so maybe this is the remains of the old Cromford Canal, and it's been like decommissioned or whatever. So we'll take you back down this way, and then take you down the far side of the Res and show you what's on offer down there. But so far, really clean, really tidy. Bins are being used, safety rings, danger deep water signs, all that stuff. And yeah, public park as well. Quite difficult to keep tidy, these. I did Vicar Waters the other day in Clipston, Mansfield. Absolutely stunning. Perfect. And these fisheries that, you know, these clubs have these fisheries in country parks. You know, you've not just got fishery traffic that you need to look after. This land is private and not dedicated to the public, pursuant of Section 31 of the Highways Act 1980 otherwise. Access strictly forbidden, persons entering do so at their own risk. So that must be that land over there. I'm just sticking to footpath, I ain't gone anywhere else, so. Not shooting me today, pal. Yeah, and I'd say it's quite flat walking around. It's if you are down here and you draw one of these pegs on far bank, you can go the other way over Dam Wall and stick to a better path, but I guess if you draw one of these pegs up here, I remember walking around this way. I remember walking around that way because that was back in my Daiwa days, and I broke one at Knuckles on my Daiwa. I had a wheel kit for my Daiwa box. The wheel got jammed on some of these roots down here, and it broke my bloody knuckle leg off my box just about. Yeah, so up here, look, you've got like a few trees, and I think it was that I broke my box on all them years ago. But I don't know, besides fishing, it's a nice walk. There's that area there. Look, it might be a peg. Might be allowed to fish from it, I'm not quite sure, but definitely a walkway down to it, look. So, who knows? Depending on you're down, or you know anything about this place, or you know, bailiff or whatever, you have to ask if it's only fishing permitted from the pegs. Like there, look, there's a bit of a walkway down to that one, but I'm not overly sure that's a peg. So I'm not going to bother taking you. Yeah, I don't know day ticket prices either. I don't know if there's a membership. I'm guessing with it being Canal and River Trust, owned and it's leased off of them by somebody. It might be that day tickets aren't extortionate down here. Look at these roots here, look, bloody hell. Another one here, look. I guess they're not arming out, are they? But they're properly rooted into the floor, them too. I don't know, it probably gives it a bit of character, doesn't it? I'd say. Seen loads of robins this morning. Well, that same one's following me. And you've got all this like marshland around it, so between here and the water, because Res is over there, you've got all this like bit here that's reserved. Really great for your fishery. Oh, I remember this little bridge. Look at this little thing here, look. Let me try and get a better view for you. Yeah, look at that. How good's that? Little bridge to walk over. And then that's another feed that goes down into Res as well. Looks really healthy, that in there. Really nice flow of water. Yeah, and you've just got all this woodland around. Oh, I can actually see some beehives over there. I don't know if you can just see them. Them box in there, look. They're your beehives or honey hives, whatever we call them over here. Looks like a bit of a pathway down there. It might be a pathway that nature's created, I'm not sure, but I don't think there's fishing yet until further up. So just see water through there, look. Keep going down here till I get to the first sort of access to the first peg, and I'll take you on it and show you them. But some of these helicopter pegs down here are like landing pad pegs. Like that, look. I think that's just a bit of where water's made its way in from the field behind me. So it could be them. There, look. So that's the first proper peg on this side. So I'll take you down here and show you this one, but I think it was this one that I fished my match. I never fished it. I might have fished a few more matches after, but I never took them seriously after that because I felt like I'd been proper done in. Oh, a bit of a path down there, look, might be another peg over there, but helicopter landing pad peg. Just making sure it's not slippy. Oh, that was a snail or somebody's dropped a light bulb. But yeah, when you're out on this peg, look, scaffolding as well. Right piece of kit. You've got loads of water out here. I think it was this one that I was on. Oh, there is another peg to me right, so I'll go back round there and have a sec, and have a look in a sec. But yeah, I just remember fishing just here on pole, fishing out there on the feeder. Another peg here, look to your left, and that angler sat right behind you. There's quite a bit of water in front of you, from what I remember. So definitely worth a dip. Right, take you around here. Yeah, so there's a bit of a path, look, you can see border they've put round. Should have chucked my wellies on really. Here, and then this one. Again, little walkway out to it. I'm being cautious because I don't know how old it is, but yeah, look, peg 4. So, is there another couple of pegs over there then? Looks like I think I can see a peg. But this one's just like a steel frame with just concrete slabs dropped on it, look. So, I don't think this one's going anywhere fast either. But, yeah, be a nice place to be sat at this fishing, I think. I'll have to get me sent down here one day and have another go. Right, let's have a quick neb round this way and just see if there's another peg. There is a look. Doesn't look ideal, but that's the peg. All this walkway is a bit ratty. They might probably not even put this one in, or it's just a fish at your own risk sort of thing, but to be fair, you'd probably just get a platform out there and get on your box, wouldn't you? But yeah, so that would be peg 3. So unless there's 2 more pegs in there that are just out of bounds now, I'm not sure. But yeah, people definitely come down here though. You can see, you know, footpaths that have been created by folk coming in. Very interesting. Right, let's go back up that way and go on to the next one. There's actually underneath all these leaves some great paving slabs, look. That would have been to tackle mud issue going to pegs, so that's quite a good on club to come down and put that sort of effort in. Getting slabs from that end of the car park around here must have been, well, if you've got right gear it would have been alright, but you know, it's still a task and a half, isn't it? A lot of fisheries won't even cut a few lily pads out for you. All right, let's go down here, see if we can find entrance to the next one. Definitely should have chucked my wellies on the orange car, but I thought I'd brave it. Another peg through here. Let's go and have a look. Oh, this is muddy. Oh, stuff it. Let's just get muddy, people. This is for you anyway, it's not for me. Oh, that might have been that tyre. Massive tyre, that. Not quite sure if this is a peg or not, but definitely had people here. Oh, right there, look. I think the wooden platform beam is under all this, so you'd have to just be careful. Put another peg out there, look. You've got your wits about you and you're coming for a chuck, it won't be a problem. Just got to know what you're doing really and just, you know, practice your safety measures when you get out to these sort of places. Alright, let's go and find the next one. Now, hats off to the club though. Oh, look at that. What we got though? Rich teas. Oh. Bloody rich tea packet. Well, like I said before, these public parks, when they've got litter around them, you can't just go pointing fingers at fisheries and, you know, when you've got maggot bags all over at pegs and broken lures and all that stuff, that's when you can start and just like ask your fisheries, like, come on, sort it out, people. You're offering a service, but public parks like this, if you've got any litter on pathways, it genuinely could be anybody. That's a nice view from this peg. This peg looks recent, probably recent years it's been done. Really nice job, really solid. Ah, good old cast from here. And even though it's absolutely swarming with trees behind you, you've got loads of casting room, so yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's get down here. We'll look for the next one. Next one's down here, look. Oh wow, this looks like another fresh one. Whew. Yeah, so you can see where old ones were. Look, see, metal grid in there, that's what your slabs used to sit on. Probably these slabs here. And that was your old peg. It's probably just spent too much time going submerged to the point where they've put this new fresh one in. So, yeah, another lovely looking peg. Absolutely flat calm out there. Because of where it's situated, it's like in a bit of a valley down here, so I bet it's undisturbed by wind most of the time down here. Loads of room behind pegs as well. Missus and book and a chair, you know, when you tell them, you have to come with me one day. Oh yeah, I'll bring my book and my chair. I'll get behind you for a day and I'll take my sun cream. You know, and then they're bored 5 minutes later. A couple of carp in here as well. I remember that particular day I come down for that match. Oh, I don't want to wet these guys up. Someone had a koi carp down further down this end somewhere. And showed me a picture on his phone. Bright orange thing it were. But yeah, another good peg. Loads of casting room. Lovely water, colour of water. Because it's got a good flow in coming from up there. It's got a nice colour to it. This time of year, these natural venues they go gin clear really quickly. And because it inlets, this one's got all round and constant water flow. It's got a nice colour to it. Peg 10. Again, another fresh peg. Nice bank area next to here. And then these pegs here are quite local to your left hand side. And that over there is the dam wall. That under the bridge is your outlet where all the seagulls are. I'll take you around there soon and show you. But yeah, just really nice, really tidy. It's that time of year where everything's dying off as well, so it's not like you can see anyone's efforts with trimming foliage back and everything, but It all looks like pegs are kept clear. It's not like there's much around them that's going to overgrow too quickly in summer months. Well, there you go, a nice chuck here. Plenty to go at. There you go, a nice bench behind that peg as well. Couple of slabs there. Loads of gravel put down. Look, you can see where they've tried to tackle some of this mud problem, and probably the best thing for it. Couple of tons of gravel being chucked everywhere. This is next peg, peg 12. Yeah, so peg numbers go round that way and back up where we started. And again, plenty of room either side for your gear and everything, and you're out at traffic, walkers, passers-by, runners, bikers, all that stuff. Like a really nice place to be down here. Another bench here, look. And peg 13. Yeah, so all these slabs, I bet them frames we've seen with slabs on for pegs, these slabs are probably old peg tops from them, and I bet over time they've just sank down, or water levels crept up a bit further, and just, well, probably just ready for some new pegs, weren't it? That's why they've done it. Like this one, look, this one's still here. You can see metal frame round it, so it's a steel frame all the way around it, and your slabs just drop onto it like that. So that's probably been there years and years, that. Oh, I can smell that burger van. The smell of Codnor Park. Them sausages smell like, I don't even need to eat one. I know they're good. Another bench behind peg here. Peg 15. Getting loads of room. Nice big chuck out there. Really tidy people. Codnor Park Fishery Club, whoever's running it. Got to give a bit of a pat on the back for this one. Bit of an area there cut away. I don't know if it gets many carp anglers down here, but make a nice bivvy space out there. It's been trimmed away. Peg 16. Now they've made a good effort with these pegs. It's like treated wood, that pressurised stuff. I see on far bank over there, steps going down to pegs over there. Meant to be quite deep then, pegs over there. Remember top kit and 3 sections for some at pole rigs. Another bench behind this peg. Peg 17, again another one of them steel frames with slabs in. Loads of it. It's pristine, it's really clean, really tidy. Oh yes. Peg 18. And again, all the room behind pegs, people. Like, it's, you know, you've got plenty of room either side, so you don't need to worry about any walking traffic or anything getting in the way of your stuff. You know, plenty, you know, chuck your pole rollers out. If anyone walks past, you can quickly just ship your pole out. So, yeah, very good. This is like another disabled peg here. Another bench behind it. Nice big peg, this. Got like a bit of a railing round it as well, peg 19. This looks like a nice place to be sat. Right down in corner, so you've got this bay down here, and then it starts at down wall goes all the way across. It's that side over there. Oh, there's a chap fishing over there, look. Is it someone fishing, or is it feeding ducks? Not sure. I'll have to go and have a look. But, very nice. I like these ones because you get halfway around them and you just think, if they've put that much effort in to start with, then, you know, it's going to be the same all the way around. And just really nice to see a venue like this still beating strong. The peg there, look, probably won't peg that with enough matches, because otherwise, walk you up here. This is that bay, look. So I don't know as though you can do any fishing in there, but there's no pegs here anyway. It's like a reserved area. And we'll take you all the way down this down wall now to end, and then walk you back up that way towards car park. And in this corner you've got like a bit of a zigzag area to walk up. Another bin here. Yeah, that gets emptied often, that. And then you've got the village of what I believe is Ironville over there. You've got a little footpath going up that way into it. Then it's just all people's gardens, I think. And then this starts at down wall area. I think there is a peg here, but I'm not sure if, I don't remember seeing it, but that one down there, look. Well, if it's there, I guess you can fish from it, can't you? But I never recall any fishing be allowed from there. So, who knows? This is a view from Downwall. I've actually got an angler walking across now. This is a view from Downwall. I'll take you over to these pegs in a minute. That's where we started anyway, over there. And we walked all the way down and round, and down this way. So, yeah, very nice. Right, let's go up here and have a look. Say, for a dam wall, all this area down here is really clean and tidy. Normally, with wind pushing into this corner most of the time, you'd see lots of just rubbish and litter that's blowing in from, you know, all areas of different inlets where water comes in. Just really tidy, really clean everywhere. This time of year, it's hard to keep somewhere clean, so again, well done for that. Now, and then this end at dam wall, that's your view from that side, all the way down here. Actually got a little few cut throughs going up that way, look towards the village. Don't actually know what's over here. I think this is part of the old canal. I think it actually used to come all the way down this way, and it used to bend round under this bridge and then go that way. I think it just got filled in over time, but let me go and have a look what's... In fact, let me go up on the bridge and have a look, that'd be better. Yeah, so I'm pretty certain this is where it used to come. It used to come all the way down here, and then it bent round and went under this way. It might have even carried on that way as well. I'll have to do a bit of digging, people, and try and find out, because I honestly don't know. You know, a bit of a water control area down there for dam wall, for water relief or anything like that. But yeah, I think this was part of old towpath. Let's go and have a look over here. I know it's not fishing related, people, but it's just a bit of trivia for you, innit? Not sure what's down that way, a bit of a bridge. I'm sure this is village of Ironville round here as well, so I'm pretty sure. And then this is your water outlet, so everything that comes over at spillway over there all flows down this way and down into the unknown. Alright, let's get back up here and go and have a look. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this bridge here, yeah, it is, look, so that's your towpath. So that's where your horses would have towed your boats once upon a time, along that little bit that's still there, visible. It's nice how they've kept it here. Look at you guys. I haven't brought out fire either. I know. He's asleep. Bunch of benches here. Actually an angler down here, so I'm not going to go in his way, but I think he's carping or piking. Down there, look, probably carping or piking, I dare say. But yeah, loads of bench area. You know, the worst thing about filming this way is that you didn't just see him and nearly go on my arse then. There's loads of puddles of ice there and I've just nearly gone flying. But yeah, it steps are down to these pegs. Just drop down to each one, just like concrete slabs down there, look. Let's try and show you this one. Alright, so there's concrete steps like in intervals. So you can get down here and either go left to that peg or right to that peg, and it's same a bit further up there as well. Ah, very nice. Look at that for a bench. I mean, they've all got meaning, haven't they? But that's a right crack of that. Sally Dale. Lovely. Right, so we're about coming to end now, people, but this is pretty much Codnor Park as a whole, these last few pegs here. Got another safety ring here. I'm guessing that were a duck. Yeah, it were. Just onto these last few pegs now, so I'll finish up here and head back towards car park in a sec. Let's have a look at this point area on here. So again, concrete steps going down to that one, look. Oh, another one there, look. Look at the size of these molehills. These flags on top. And that's your water spillway area there. So in middle, you can just see water trickling over, like what's going to be at Artill when they decide to fill it up. You got a peg. That's probably last Probably it's its first peg on that bank over there, look. Just at the bottom of where the car park is. Yeah, nice big area. And that's Codnor Park Fishery from this view. Very, very nice. Don't know what that is out there. It's like a big log or something. Still in the middle at res. Unless it is just floating and the current's keeping it there, but it's a right lump of something to be floating about, unless it's got a reason and it's anchored to the floor. But very nice. Right, let's get you over this famous footbridge and conclude today's fishery audit number 19. When I did used to come down here years ago, I used to say, like, there's many carp in here, and he'd be like, yeah, in the summer, if you stand on this spillway bridge here, he said you'd be able to chuck a saddle on them and ride off on them, they're that big. Wow, plenty of water pushing through down there. Even got a few ducks down there, look. Really nice, really tidy as well, really clean. And then back into the car park. I would never expect it to be a dive, but I don't know, it's just always been a really natural looking venue to me. Yeah. And all new pegs over the other side. Yeah.
We've done most of those, put new pegs in this time. There's about 3 or 4 to do. We're in process of putting new stagings in down here, right, to improve these. 10, 11, so on to the corner, 20. Those fish really well.
Right.
30 pound money.
What silvers mainly? Skimmers, roach? Bream,
30
right.
or bream. Dave Frith was second with £21 for bream. Christmas match on last year. We raised £1,000 through Eddie's Memorial Match for Air Ambulance.
Right.
We've done the same again this year. We've got about £1,200 going to 13th of December. We're going to present them with a cheque again this year.
That's amazing.
And the Christmas match this time, last year we got about 25, fished it, good match. This time we've got that many want to fish it, we've got to do 2 matches.
Right.
We're doing the Wednesday, the 18th, and the Sunday, the 22nd. And then the floods came, and the school down in the village got flooded out.
Right.
So we had a match, but the money that we made for the match, instead of paying out, we donated to the school. So we gave them £300 to buy new books. Down there now. What's
no worries. Ben Elliott.
Ben Elliott. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bud.
Lovely. You have a nice walk round.
So, just to conclude this audit for you, there's a chap behind me there, just getting in his car. Nicest bloke I've met in angling for a long time, and I only spoke to him for 10 minutes just then. His name's Tony Baxter. Runs this place, or at least he runs it with a group of other people, but he runs this place. And before I could sort of congratulate him on his efforts and how nice it looks around here and how clean it is, he started telling me about how much money they raise for people. Start at video, I showed you all a sign where clubs are actually looking for donations to help fund their waste disposal, because now they have to pay for it because of how much they've got going out. He just told me that last year they raised over £1,000 for, I think it was air ambulance, he said. They're doing it again this year. So there's 2 Christmas matches raising money for air ambulance. Because there's that many people interested, they've had to do it on a Wednesday and on a Sunday. So you'd have to probably get in touch with Tony Baxter at Club to try and find out. He has told me dates, but I've our man listening, and the numbers never stuck. But yeah, to say this guy's wanting donations to help keep this, and he's giving money to, yeah, hat off to you, mate. Really, hat off to you. Not only that, but we had bad floods last year, 2023, and the school in Ironville got flooded, like wiped them out. The next match they had, instead of paying out all the sections and top 3 frame money, they all the anglers agreed to put all the money back into the pot and they took it down to school and get him a big donation to help pay for loads of books that got damaged. And they're wanting donations to help keep this place tidy, and they're giving money like that away. Fisheries Award. Angling Times or somebody needs to start doing the Fisheries Awards, because they're stories that if I was sat behind a desk at Angling Times, I'd be making Fishery Awards and I'd be dishing them out to people like Tony and his crew down here at Codnor Park Fishery. So anyway, I'm going to head off back to the car now, and I'm just going to go and absorb all this information. Like, lovely bloke. He's just said if I ever need anything or ever need to get in touch with him, details are on board in car park, and they're all happy to help. So Tony Baxter and all the club down here at Codnor Park. Do you know what? He was just telling me about weights. I said, do you do much on matches? And he went, yeah, other day, first had £30 a bream. Someone else had 20-something pound a bream. I come third with £17 a bream. In weather like this, no one's catching fish anywhere, and Codnor Park's chucking out £30 bags of bream. What? Absolute gold mine down here. Really nice bloke, and I dare say, this is what I've said before, the face and the image of a particular organisation or fishery, like in this case, is a representation and a mirror effect of the club as a whole. If you've got a really miserable ran club, it's because somebody higher up's probably just as miserable. And I tell you what, little venues like this that aren't in eye of angling as much as what they probably should be, definitely deserve an award. Anyway, I'm going to score Codnor Park an A-star. A few niggly bits like up near the top end where that first bridge is. Could do with a safety ring at the entrance, but who cares? £30 bags of bream, giving money to charity, thousands of pounds, sorting local school out with books. Nah, that gets my vote all day long. Anyway, Tony, to you and all the club here down at Codnor Park Fishery, I wish you all the best. Really nice to meet you. And yeah, awesome. If you've watched this far and you've enjoyed this video, remember to like, subscribe if you want to, or if you want to leave a few comments, drop them down below and I'll bleep bloop back whenever I can do. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.